Hey everybody, welcome back to our VGC battle series. Been a while, I know. Definitely lost interest in the game and the format, and I was kind of just taking a break until the DLC came out, which it finally did. And if you haven't seen it, I have been doing some Pokemon analysis. Like, they're really casual. It's nothing like super good looking. I just turn on a camera and mic and talk about a Pokemon on Showdown. And then show a few maybe sample sets or ideas. That's about it. So, but yeah, go check those out if you would like. But otherwise, I'm gonna be back now with some VGC battles here. As much as I can. Like I said, I'll go in and out of activity. It's just how life works for me. So, but when I do take a hiatus, I might try and do some like update videos for you guys, just to let you know what's going on and such. So yeah, just so you don't have to think I'm dead or something. So, but yeah. Anyway, so here's the team we're going to be using. I'll go ahead and start sharing these teams that I'm using before the episode. That way you guys can kind of look at it or grab the code if you want before I do the team analysis. Assuming I keep doing team analysis, we'll see, time permitting. But whether I do or don't, here's the teams. And this is one I put together myself. I was actually inspired by this because I played against this on stream the other day, which I came up against Indeedee, Hatterene, Azumarill, and so I decided, oh, I want to do that. So I decided to go with a, kind of trick room team that we've all seen before, basically. But I wanted to incorporate some of the new stuff. So two Pokemon that are new, as you can see, is Azumarill and Porygon 2. And then the Venusaur isn't new, but its Gigantamax is, and this is a Gigantamax Venusaur. So we have that. But yeah, so I wanted to showcase the Gigantamax Venusaur, the two new Pokemon, as well as two new one of the new moves is Expanding Force, which Indeedee and Hatterene have. They're really cool, especially like with Hatterene. I may flip the items on Hatterene and Venusaur. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I just like the idea of Sash because that way I can still get up Trick Room, barring any other crazy shenanigans that happen. So yeah, let's go ahead and head into our first ranked battles. I haven't played anything yet since the ladder reset, so we'll be starting afresh and try and make the climb back up into Master Ball tier as fast as we can, and we'll do it with this team. Let's see, here we go, and you can see some of the other stuff I'm messing around with. A lot of rain. I kind of like it so far. So, and then question for today is just, are you satisfied with the Isle of Armor DLC? So, I mean, obviously you can be satisfied in different fronts and such, whether it be like competitive or the story or any of that good stuff. So, speaking of which, you find our first team here with so it is a rain team, which again, they've been pretty common. Like Politoed Kingdra is really solid. They've got two steel types to get support from the rain in Magnezone and with Parathorn. And then we also have, on top of that, Togekiss and Cinderace. So they got a little fast mode there with Cinderace. So Trick Room's a little tough with the Parathorn, but we do have Torkoal. Playing against rain will be really interesting. Azumarill is usually pretty good. Granted, they do have two good ways to deal with it, but maybe we can support it well enough with Indeedee. I probably won't bring Hatterene because there's just a lot kind of threatening it, even though it's like my one way to hit Kingdra super effectively. Well, that's not true. Azumarill can hit it too. So I think what I'm going to lead is probably Porygon and Indeedee with Azumarill in the back and Torkoal. I have two Trick Rooms here, and I like that I have poor access to Porygon. Even though Dusclops would be a slower Pokemon, I am not a fan of Dusclops. I also like how they added the team preview right there, and I don't have to just do that. So, yeah, let's lock in, see how this goes. This will be very interesting. But yeah, I am not a fan of Dusclops. Porygon is a little less passive in that it can do damage, especially if it gets download boost of special attacks. So, but yeah, I don't know, maybe I just haven't used Dusclops right, but I've never been a fan of that Pokemon, really haven't. Okay, so we get Magnezone and Cinderace lead. Okay, this isn't too bad. So I can definitely follow me. I have to think about whether I'm okay with losing Indeedee here. I mean, probably, because then I can just bring in Torkoal. I might get a special attack boost here. I do. Okay, that's pretty dope. So let's go ahead and go for the Trick Room. Trying to think if there's a way that they can stop this. I don't think so. So let's just follow me Trick Room. Ideally they knock out Indeedee. Yeah, there's gonna be the Dynamax, probably the Cinderace. I might go for the Max Knuckle, maybe? Yeah. It's not the Gigantamax Cinderace we come to see. That's a lot. So wait to follow me off. What is Cinderace gonna do? Okay, Max Darkness, that makes sense. So this should probably take out Indeedee. Sash on Indeedee would make a lot of sense too. But this is, I feel pretty okay because I can just bring in Torkoal. Well, no. I probably don't want to bring in Torkoal. This might just be a Thunderbolt. Thunder. And he hits. Oh, it'd be nice if he had missed. Does a pretty good amount. Paralysis, of course. And am I get paralyzed? No. Okay. Let's see, we could bring in the Azumarill. Bring in Azumarill, Dynamax it. Or we could just bring in Torkoal. But if I bring in Torkoal, I'm just inviting in the... Yeah, it's like, problem is if I bring Torkoal, I'm just inviting in the, goodness, what is it? I really should run Sash on Indeedee, maybe. But yeah, anyways, if I bring in Torkoal, I'm just inviting in the Politoed. So let's Thunderbolt. I wonder if a Max Knuckle will take out Magnezone. I doubt it. Let's Ice Beam it. Maybe we can freeze it. I'm gonna Dynamax and Max Knuckle here. Cinderace might be inclined to protect itself, because Azumarill would knock this thing out. Like, would totally knock this thing out. I do have the Assault Vest on the Dynamax, so I might take the Thunder pretty okay. See how well this goes. I would love to see a Max Guard, but I don't think we're going to. Okay, yeah, Ally Switch is a move that you'll see on that often. That's okay, because I just get to hit this thing. And knock it out with an attack boost. That's incredible. Alright, I like that a lot. That was awesome. Oh, because he was a dark type. Dang, Max Knuckle was totally the play. I forgot he changed to dark type, so that was perfect. Awesome. Dude, I'm telling you, I really feel like AV Dynamax Marowak is gonna be pretty dope. Alright, but now we gotta deal with Torkoal here. Or not Torkoal, but this thing. Rather. I want to go. Actually, I would like to take out Magnezone here, and then yeah, let's just Max Knuckle the Magnezone. That still does a lot of damage. That sucks. I definitely couldn't have that happen. Because, yeah, I think he's just going to have Sturdy. I needed to break that Sturdy, but now he's just going to knock me out. Miss Thunder. Miss Thunder. Miss Thunder. Miss Thunder. Go for Thunder and miss. Go for Thunder, miss. Dang. Oh, for Porygon, nice. I would have preferred Porygon to go down there. Ugh. I definitely would have preferred Porygon to go down there. Alright, I think we're just gonna have to hope he misses Power Whip. He doesn't. That's a bummer. I should have went after the Ferrothorn in the first place. And I'm sure Politoed's in the back. If only I had brought Venusaur. Although I wouldn't be able to beat that. This has gotta be Politoed. Oh, it's Togekiss. Huh. I love that they didn't bring Politoed. This is a speed tie, most likely. Let's just Eruption. Yeah. Man, I wish I didn't get fully paralyzed. Porygon would have more. I mean, Porygon would just have more health. Let's see what happens. I'll just Erupt and Thunderbolt Togekiss. I'm at +1 special attack. This is probably a speed tie because they do have the same base speed. They're thinking hard about this one. Ferrothorn protects. Porygon, do not get paralyzed. Do not get paralyzed. Come on, Porygon, why? Why do you hate me? Ugh. Oh, that's so frustrating. You kind of have to attack Torkoal here. I mean, you could think I don't, but dang, Porygon, you're killing me. Yeah, you're smart. That's not gonna knock me out. Like, I just Heat Wave and I win. So like, I wish I had Heat Wave now, but they made the read. Good job. Man, what a stupid turn of events, but you know, that's how the game goes. I could have just Heat Waved there and I would have won. Definitely would have won. This might not knock me out. No, Kizzy gets the crit. Dang it! Yeah, I guess it is a 50% chance. Alright, so we'll lose our first game. I'm really surprised I didn't bring Politoed though. Yeah, Porygon getting paralyzed there was really unfortunate because the first one meant that I lost a bunch of, that I had to take all that damage, and then the second time, you know, just cost me the KO outright. If I didn't get paralyzed on either one of those, I think I have a better chance. So, oh well. That is how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Though, I am thinking it might be a good idea to run Sash on Indeedee instead. But then I don't know what I'd run on Hatterene if it's not Life Orb. Okay, so they have their own Torkoal, Venusaur stuff, but they also have Charizard, Whimsicott. So if I don't see anything new, sucks here is like they have the spread move with Charizard, which makes Hatterene a pretty difficult lead. So I might have to go Porygon again. Except that Hatterene's still pretty useful. Yeah, like nothing resists. Okay, we're gonna go Indeedee-Hat with Azumarill and Porygon. Do you have the Sash? If they lead Charizard Torkoal, think I have to just double Expanding Force. Or protect Indeedee Expanding Force. Let's go for it. Yeah, I think Charizard Torkoal would be the worst lead here, but we might be able to get around that. Or I know leading Porygon could have been safer, but again, the double spread is concerning. Portal and Glurak. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so they're gonna Dynamax an attack? Because that would just knock out Indeedee. I kind of like the idea of Expanding Force and protecting Indeedee, actually. Because I do have another Trick Room Setter in the back. Let's do that. I guess they also could have Dynamaxed in Hatterene. There's the big old Charizard. I assume he's going after Indeedee, but I do have a Sash on Hatterene at least. We'll get off a big Expanding Force, and this Torkoal's not going to take that very well. Yeah, it's into that. So I'll go down at the end of the turn. And it's Life Orb. Dang, we almost take that thing out. I should have attacked with Indeedee now. Kinda wish I did. Yeah, there's the Eruption. So we're losing Indeedee. Go into Azu. One new cool thing is Charizards will run Scorching Sand now, and I'm assuming they drop Solar Beam for that. So I'm gonna Dynamax, Max Geyser, this thing. I'd hate to lose Indeedee right now. I'm gonna Expanding Force. This slot too, just in case. Yeah, I should have double Expanded first. And I'm also thinking maybe I don't really need the safety goggles. I could go back to Psychic Seed. Yeah, there's a Max Airstream, probably into. Yeah, Psychic Seed would help against this kind of lead, because he just picks up a bunch of KOs all of a sudden. So this actually might not be the worst thing. I think that KOs does. Then I'm bringing Porygon. I think I can set up Trick Room now. And I have the Rain up. Maybe I can pull this off. Maybe. Mostly Conkeldurr gets Togekiss. Okay. Should be an attack. Like a special attack, nice. So let's keep Max Geysering. Guess I'll go ahead and go after that and Trick Room. So then I can get the Pokemon advantage. If he just follow me, he's doesn't listen to Porygon. He's under half. Probably an Air Slash. Would be my guess to try and stop it. Just a Dazzling Gleam. Okay. I feel like we might be able to take this game. We'll get Trick Room up. We'll see what the last Pokemon is. I'm kind of worried if it's Conkeldurr, that'll be a little more difficult. But I think Azumarill can beat this Togekiss. I think I need to recover this turn. If it's Conkeldurr, oh no, he can't Mach Punch because I have Psychic Terrain up. Bissafor, is that? Venusaur. Oh, nice. So let's recover. Max Geyser. Actually, I'm gonna max Starfall because I don't want Sleep Powder coming out. And recover. Yeah, so that's, and that way I can Aqua Jet next turn. I can Aqua Jet the Togekiss. I mean, I probably don't need to Aqua Jet it, but I can. But the main thing is to stop Sleep Powder. Please go for Sleep Powder. I mean, he could very well just go for a Grass move, which also would be really good. Let's get the recover off. And both these are weak to ice, so I have Ice Beam at +1 special attack. And it just goes for slow down. Good play. Dazzling Gleam. Take that fairly well. I'm gonna assume Togekiss can take an Aqua Jet. Let's go for Liquidation, Ice Beam. Let me count my Trick Room turns here. 3. Okay. I can get a recover turn later. Should take it out, yeah. And this thing has to take a +1 Ice Beam. Nice. Sludge Bomb. Alright, that'll take me out. Porygon should be able to win this. I don't want to risk... If they have Protect, they might go for it. Dude, I think the range should put out that G-Max Wildfire. I mean, it only makes sense if you ask me. Okay, cool. So we managed to take that out. So being able to get that Trick Room up is huge. So that worked out really well. Dude, Dynamax Azumarill is so bulky. So, okay, so we go 1-1 in our games. But, yeah, I think I'm going to actually put Psychic Seed. I was just thinking, like, because of a Moongus, but with Torkoal, it may not be that big of a problem. So, I like looking at their team. Yeah, like, oh, he has Dragon Pulse. More people are running Dragon Pulse, I've noticed. Like, not as much Solar Beam. Iron Fist, I'm glad you didn't bring that. Heat Wave Eruption. That is Citrus. Yeah, good old Scopeland's Togekiss. Just gotta love it. Oh, you had Expert Belt. Okay, I didn't have Protect. Sunny Day Fixture, so I'm being blessed. Alright, cool. Okay, that'll be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll roll this team for a little while, and then we'll move on to something else. So, alright guys, have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Later.